Hey y'all, it's Gorgeous Raya and I am back with another video. Yes! Y'all, I missed y'all so much. Oh my god. Okay, get it together. Get it together.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
I didn't want to make this video to like pick up where I left off at. I wanted to tell y'all the reality of things and what happened and what's been going on. Now, I'm not going to get into every single detail, and I am not going to tell y'all what happened every day of my life, but I am going to share a little something personal, and maybe you guys will understand and maybe you won't, of why I kind of like step back off of YouTube. But I am back, okay, and I am not going nowhere. I'm going to be back like I never left.
I'm back.
But I do want to, most of the time I'm really goofy, but there is time in life you got to take things serious, and this is a situation that I take very seriously, and I am making this video, and I didn't want to make this video. I actually today just said I'm going to make the video because I said, I'm going to start back engaging with you guys and sharing the, day in my life and what I do. I said, how can I do that when I've been gone off of YouTube for months, and they gonna be wondering like, she just started back up, she didn't, and I feel like you guys deserve that, because I didn't know how much of y'all support me. I didn't know there was a lot of y'all that really watch me and found me interesting. So first I want to say I'm sorry, y'all, but life sometimes gets a hold of us, and mental health is important, and putting yourself first is extremely important. But after you do those and you get through it, those who support you, those who've been there, I feel like, you gotta let them know what's been going on.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
I didn't want to make this video because I feel like it's really personal and it's very sentimental, but you know what? This could help a lot of women, young women, older women. This is specifically for women, or it could be for men who have, because there is men and women who watch me, who have experienced this with a partner. But yeah, I wanted to make this video because a lot of people are afraid and ashamed, in this life, whether you're doing good or bad, people talk about you. So you should always make sure you're doing right by people. Let me start there, because you have people who's, I don't care what people think, but as long as you're doing good and you know that you're doing good and you have no ill will towards people, and if that still bothers people, then that's when I could say, yeah, you shouldn't care what nobody say. But if you know you're out here doing bad to people and you just moving reckless, and then you want to say, I don't care what people think. No, that's very ignorant. That's very naive. And yeah. So this is my abortion story. Yes, you heard me clear, abortion. But
wait, there's more.
You stay to listen, you're going to hear that it's really technically not an abortion, but they call it that for medical purposes. So I was in a long-term relationship, and I finally got out of it, found a way out. If you feel like you are doing everything to make somebody happy and they're still not happy, you need to do what make you happy, because you'll find yourself breaking yourself down to the lowest of the lowest. And that's still not enough for that person, and you don't need to be enough for that person. You are enough, and you are who you are, and that's just that, period. Like, if you know you're doing your complete 100% best and that's still not enough for that person, you gotta go.
Stop it. Get some help.
Or even if they are doing their best for you and that's still not enough for you, you gotta go. Because then it's just gonna be a miserable situation. I'm just being honest. And you'll live your life in misery, and that's not how we set to live out our life. Point blank, period. But I finally found my way out of that toxic relationship. Now it has some good to it because I wouldn't be with that person for long term, but also we get trauma bond with people, and we get so tied in with people that we also forget that we still deserve to have respect and love and not be toxic. Anyways, found my way out, moved on with my life, and my life started to get extremely better. Like, it brightened up. When I was with this person, it was dull. I felt like I was so stagnant. I felt like I wasn't going nowhere. This person made me feel like I wasn't going to make it in life, that I was nothing in life, that I was told I was a waste of sperm.
What the fuck?
Okay? And I, to this day, I'm like, I don't even know why I stood out with that person. But anyways, and I had my times where I did wrong, but the amount of wrong that this person done to me compared to what I have done, it's nowhere near it. And I'm here to tell y'all ladies, if you are in a situation like that, I know and I genuinely empathize and sympathize with you guys women. It is hard to let go and get out because it's what we used to, and we feel like that's the only person that's there. And I'm here to tell you, no, you are not alone, and that is not the only person that is there for you. Honestly, God has better. You deserve better. So we're gonna leave that there. But as my life started to get better, and I finally felt like it was okay to date again, I want to say you guys gotta fully try to heal when you go through stuff, because if you just heal a little bit and you're like, okay, finally, I'm out of the funk, and you just jump right into a situation and relationship, you will find yourself still in the struggle of the trauma that you've been through.
God, please, no! 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 No!
And you gotta sympathize and empathize. Other people have traumas, okay? So you have to be fully healed, and the other person has to be healed. And I now understand that. Trust me. But I wouldn't have understood it if I didn't go through this situation. And I honestly thought this person was good for me. And God just has a funny way of doing things. And this was one of them situations. Thought everything was perfect and all glittery and all gold. And I just here to tell y'all, be careful, because you never know somebody till you feel you really live with them, or you're around them 24/7 to really learn who they are. And in this situation, I found that out. And I found out I was pregnant a few months ago, with this person. The person just was not for me. And it was just like, this person got me pregnant. These were things that were said to me that I just still find disgusting to this day. Oh, I got you pregnant so that you could stop doing what you're doing. So that you could be, stuck. And now I have control over you.
What the fuck?
And I'm going to run you down for the rest of my life. And honestly, I didn't know if this person was going to take the baby from me, take me through hell and back. Who knows what they had planned up their sleeve, but from the things that were said and things that were done, that I don't even want to dive too deep into, because it's really not here to bash nobody. I'm really here to just tell women, to save women from, if they are in a same situation and going through that, that's not love, and it ain't right. And if you want to keep a sane mind and feel loved and feel okay, don't keep going to something that is breaking you. That is something that's breaking you, because it only leads to worse. But I feel like God saved me through this situation, but I still want to empathize and sympathize with every woman who has lost a child. I had a miscarriage. I lost a baby. I lost a baby. And I just knew the person wasn't right for me, and I was having a good and a bad angel. Even the day that I found out that I was pregnant, I started hyperventilating. Like, my friend was right there with me, and I literally passed out. Okay, and I was still in denial that I was pregnant, and I ended up going to the clinic the very same day, and I found out I was pregnant. And I'm like, what? They do the ultrasound, a little transvaginal, where they stick something up in you, and I'm like, whoa, so this is real. Because I made her go run and get another test, and then I repassed out all over again. And so this time I'm like, I'm such an in denial person that I have to keep seeing things for me to be like, okay, yeah. So I went to the clinic. They like, yeah, you're definitely pregnant. And then I still was in denial. Like, that was the most in denial time of my life, where I just didn't believe something. I literally felt like it was a dream.
Yeah, boy.
So anyways, y'all, I go through that, and somebody was watching me through the little window, so I'm just like, I got sidetracked. But anyways, I was like, Lord, why at this time when everything is right? I'm making money. I done moved into my house. I done just got me my new car from, I got into an accident. A drunk man hit me. Finally just got my car. Finally just got my house. So I'm finally, able to get some money. Like, things is going right, and boom, that hit. And I'm looking like, at the same time, I'm questioning God. But why would I be questioning God when I knew what I was doing? I was throwing it back. I don't understand why we all be in denial. Like, I was doing something to get pregnant. Duh, hello. Not saying that I wanted to, but if you ain't ready for no baby, ladies, stay protected, stay strapped. Because when it happens, you cannot be like who, what, where, and how. Like, hello. If you're not ready for a child, stay protected, stay strapped. I don't care how good you feel like it feels. Anyways, I was going through a lot. I was having a good angel and a bad angel, and I was deciding, honestly, whether I should keep it or not, if we're going to be real. Because I previously, in my long-term relationship, I decided to have an abortion by choice. And I'll make another video on that. Because that's deeper than, I don't know which one is deeper, but all of it is deep. I don't think one is deeper than the other, but that's a whole different story for a different day. But because of that, I'm like, I don't know. I think I should just go through the pregnancy. But I was having a doubt. And bad angels telling me the bad out of it. Yeah, this person is going to stalk you. This person is going to ruin your life. This person is going to make you live in hell. I was having all of that. That's why I was deciding on whether I should keep the baby or not. And the good angels, like, you go through the goo cat stage again, and it might make the person change, or here's another baby to my daughter. She had a sibling. But when God knows, He just knows. And I was not happy. It was a miserable pregnancy, honestly. I felt like I was just losing myself, and I was fighting to go through it. And the day I just said, you know what, God give His toughest battles to His toughest soldiers. Let me go ahead and stick this out. And He would have never put me in that situation if He felt like I couldn't handle it. The following day, I went to go get a checkup. They told me that the baby does not have no heartbeat. So I lost my baby. I don't care what nobody's saying. I don't care if it's just 3 months or however much months you are. Nobody's there to physically. I'm getting emotional, and I said I wasn't gonna do this because I did a lot of crying, but nobody has feel a connection when you feel like another human is going in your body, and you going and you actually seeing the ultrasound, and you actually know, and you're feeling flutters, maybe not kicks as of yet, but you feel like flutters, you feel the cravings, you feel the movements, you feel everything. So although it wasn't full term that I lost the baby, you still lose something, and the fact that it's inside of me makes it even worse. So I just want to take a moment to sympathize and empathize to all the women, all the ladies who have lost a kid. And I want to tell them that they are not alone. You are not alone. There is light at the end of the tunnel. You can do it! I was really shocked when he told me it was no heartbeat, because it's like, why, God, when I finally decide to say I'm going to keep this baby, I lose the baby the very next day. So I end up having to go through surgery, and they actually gave me pills at first, and it didn't work. It's pills to help flush the baby out, basically help you to bleed out. I think it's misoprostol and mifepristone. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. I'll put the word here or put it in the description. And it did not work, but it tells you that it sometimes it's like 89% effective. Like, if things are not always effective, even a condom, you have that 1%. Okay, so yeah, it did not work, and I really didn't want to have to go through the surgery. And it was fast, but it was terrible. Because I felt like everybody works with like anesthesia differently, and I literally woke up. Damn! During the whole situation. I literally woke up when I was like going through it, and I woke up and it's like, in the movies where like they put the stuff over people's face and like you pass out and they fall asleep, but it's like they could still, like they woozy and they could still see everything going on. Well, that's how it was for me. Literally, I woke up during it, okay, and I had to tell them to stop, like, and they had to put some more in me, and it was just painful. Oh my God, them cramps were like literally from the pits of fucking hell. Excuse my language. But after it was all done and over with, took the time to heal, and I bled for like about a week. So I just want to say, even in that time, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're eating, stay hydrated. You will get pale, you will feel weak, but if you have somebody there, I thank God for the people who were there to support me. I had my mother, I had my friend, I had God, number one, because if it wasn't for God, I don't feel like I would have got through it. And for God to place those people in my life, the friends and family that I had, to help me get through that. But I do want to sympathize to each and every woman. Please don't beat yourself up over it. Because I was beating myself up. I felt less of myself. I felt like it was my fault because I'm stressing myself out. But I don't care if you went through 6, 7 miscarriages and you lost a baby. It's not your fault. Okay? And please, things happen at a time that where God feel like it's right for you. So I don't want to say people who have been trying to have a baby, like, don't. But sometimes give yourself a break, ladies. And It will happen on God's time, and trust God's time and take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Heal yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And there is light at the end of the tunnel, because sometimes you feel like I felt like my life was over. I felt very wrong. I felt very stressed. I felt like I would never get through it. I was so angry. I was so upset. And it was showing. And I had to find myself and take a time to heal and get through it. And that's why I'm able to talk about it to this day. Yes, it still bothers me, but I'm here to tell y'all, like, even with time heals if you allow it. If you allow yourself to go through all of the storm to be able to see the sunshine. And I'm a living witness to that. So I sympathize and empathize, and I'm sorry, ladies, for everybody who have lost a child, whether it was because you was forced to get an abortion because of whatever you went through, whether it was rape, whether it was without your consent, whatever it was, whether you wasn't ready. Still, do not beat yourself up over it, okay? God gives us chances. He gives us free will, and as long as we ask for forgiveness, and not only that, even in these situations where you lost a baby not by choice, you are still loved, you're still worthy, you're still a person, you are not invisible. And I'm glad that I shared this to let y'all know you are not alone. And that's kind of what happened within these months and why I stopped doing my YouTube. I'm here to tell y'all mental health is important. Make sure you're worrying about your mental health. Social media don't show people what they're going through 24/7. That's why you shouldn't just be all into social media. You only can show a glimpse of a picture, 1 second of a picture, 1 second of a video. You don't see people's life 24/7. So that's what was going on in my life. Of course, there was more things, but that was a big main factor. And I lost myself a little bit, and I was able to find myself back. And yes, you're going to be angry for a while, but you got to stay strong. And nobody knows how it feels to go through it. So that's why I'm here to make this video and tell y'all I understand. And I know. And I never realized how strong and tough I was. But it only helped me to be better, more stronger. And this may help another woman to regain her strength back and be able to know that she could fight. So this video, it might bless somebody. This video might make somebody feel sad. But at the end of it, it's here to see that you will make it through. You will get through the sunshine. You will see the sunshine. And God has his reason that I'm not going to question him on why I went through that. But it made me who I am. And I feel like I have another chance to do things right and do things a better way. And that was sentimental time of my life. But it also helped me to gain strength. I never knew the type of strength that I had I not go through that. Anyways, y'all, I'm back and I am better, and I'm going to do my videos for y'all. But I had to tell y'all a little bit of what I was going through. I didn't really want to cry. I did a lot of crying and healing. And I'm here to tell y'all that when y'all go through healing, it's no more tears for that. When you're not healed, tears is healing. So that's when you know you're not fully healed. Tears is healing. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to be back and I'm going to be doing my videos for y'all. And I love y'all dearly. And if y'all have suggestions of videos, whatever y'all want me to do, any questions that you guys want to ask about my miscarriage, anything or whatever, feel free to ask, comment below. Yeah. I love y'all. Toodles. See y'all next time.
Bye, bitch.
Wait for it. Here it comes. Almost there.
Smile, show your pretty dimple, your teeth white. It's not feel we heavy and run for your